Shalom everybody, blessings from the Holy Land. Sharing a little thought with you before Shabbat comes in about this week's Torah portion. We're starting a new book of the Torah, the fourth book of the Torah, Bamidbar, in the desert. We know that the Jews are in the desert still on their way, wandering, making their way closer to the land of Israel. And I wanted to make a quick observation, share a little thought about the actual name of this whole book of the Torah and this specific portion of the Torah, both in Hebrew and in English. Because in Hebrew, again, it's Bamidbar, in the desert, and in English it's called Numbers, because of all the different kind of accountings, the cheshbon of the people and the tribes and various other things, right, having to do with numbers. On the surface, on the superficial level, these two names have very little, if anything, to do with each other. Right, the desert and Numbers, totally different in Hebrew and in English. But when we look at it closer, there's a very beautiful idea, I believe, expressed here. What's the idea, right? The Jews are in the desert. It's a place of desolation. It's a place of nothingness. It's a place of anti-civilization. It's a place where it's hard to express oneself, find oneself on some level, or so it seems. But the essence of the desert, right? The essence of the desert is that it's a place where a person can go to and truly find who they are. It's a place where someone can go to and experience within that nothingness a voice, right? A truth that is hard to find anywhere else, sometimes even impossible, right? And when a person finds that voice, their own voice, right, that comes from within, the voice that's calling to them, as we mentioned in other Torah portions, so that helps them to find out who they truly are, right? Who am I? When we go to a place of nothingness, when we go to a place of like, you know, what's going on here, right? We can find our truest sense of self and our truest identity. And upon finding that truest sense of self and identity, now we can stand up and be counted, right? So it's in the desert, right, when everything kind of falls to the side and there seems to be nothing, right? We shine, we arise, and we fully appear as we truly are. And again, in that moment, we can be truly counted and find our place and take our place in the world and fulfill our mission and our role in this world. So I want to bless us that even if we're not in the desert, right, whether in the cities or the suburbs or wherever else, that we should be able to find a place within ourselves that is like the Midbar, that is like the desert, and from that place find our true self, from that place stand up and be counted, right, and be the one individual that we are amongst a community of other individuals, right? And realize that we are the only ones here to do what we're here to do. And we're the only ones here in the world who can be who we're here to be. Lots of love, lots of blessings from the land of Israel. Shabbat Shalom. All the best.